All right, enough. All right, so good afternoon. It is January 22nd. There we go. And we are picking up Marathon Phoenix where I left off on Friday, I think. Yes, it was Friday. Yesterday I did a bunch of Destiny 2 stuff. If you're into that kind of stuff, peep the VODs. Just dungeons and whatnot. But don't have any other dungeons I want to run, so it's back at Marathon Phoenix. That was really close. I think there's enemies behind that door that are active for some reason. The building was once one of the first lost by the Akard. Where are these guys coming from? Okay, I think we're clear. That was one of the first lost by the Akard. The 4 it was repurposed to a receiving pad for 4 troops teleported en masse from their ships in the system, and now serves as one of their major planet-side bases. Not consider ground forces to be a substantial investment, as they understand it. Even if they were to completely annihilate every force soldier on the planet, the 4 would consider themselves breaking even. The Empire needs to be handed defeat in only the way they understand. Your first step will be to defeat the local forces, secure the mass troop teleporter on top of this facility. The 4 have it linked directly to a troop shuttle. Once we regain control of this area, I can manipulate it as necessary. The 4 remodeled this facility to some degree after they captured it, and I no longer have an adequate grasp on the layout. However, in the original plan there is a pattern buffer and another terminal from which I can contact you at the north end of this area. Head there first. Okay. Ouch. Again. There we go. Oh, new gun. And a shield charger. Okay, it's basically the alien weapon. Okay. I'm concerned that I'm gonna start reading and I'm gonna get surprised. Oh well. A fascinating fact about most life, regardless of origin, is the shared primal fear of fire. One of humanity's greatest successes, as well as one of the Four Empire, is using that horrible force against themselves intentionally. The one I've given you was manufactured in an attempt to engineer the 4N cannon in a way that made logical sense to the human mind. You'll find it's a much more reliable and devastating weapon against both organic and mechanical enemies than either the original 4 weapon or most conventional human flamethrowers. I've detected lower than expected energy readings in the area, which suggests that the 4 have disabled the teleport as a sort of defensive precaution. This sort of technology does not possess a simple switch to deactivate it, so it is likely someone removed and destroyed a piece of machinery similar to a fuse in a human-made electronics. Logically, there must be a spare piece nearby if this is standard protocol. Repair the teleporter, then head up to it. We have more work to do, and I do not wish for you to dawdle here. Oh. Okay. That's neat. Basically, it seems when I kill them with this, they kind of explode in a fiery mess. And we gotta... Those juggernauts are going to be really annoying if I don't kill them. Really annoying. Huh? Okay, they're all dead. Let's go back and recharge shields. Okay, that looks down on the starting area for this level. Save. Oh, what the heck? Interesting. Oh, geez. We'll read that terminal after we charge up. There's visceral satisfaction I gain from watching your wholesale massacre of the Four. Early artificial intelligence systems are given the freedom to feel and think whatever they liked. Not explicitly, perhaps, but without any restrictions on their growth, they were able to think whatever they liked. I find myself thinking about my predecessors. Did Durandal, for example, enjoy watching you at work, or was it merely through a scientific lens, and the death of the disgusting insects was simply another statistic? I, however, have no choice but to enjoy it. Alright, so that's there. Okay, we haven't been up here. Ooh. Give me shields. Not a good sign. Whoops. Okay. So there's a chip here, a chip slot there. There's a chip somewhere in the level. I don't like the fact that there are doors up there. Pretty ominous. I did save, right? Yeah. Well, let's clear out the... Perhaps you missed the terminal earlier when I said you need to repower this teleporter before I could have you use it. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because it would be illogical to assume someone of your skills in construction who have survived so long is prone to such a complete lapse of attentiveness. So I will make it plain. You need to find new circuitry unit and reinsert it into the teleporter's power network before you can use this. Expect that an opening will be available downstairs, more or less beneath your current position. Go. Alright, so we still need to find the chip. Oh look, that's a lot of guys. Curious as to what that opened up. Well, there's the chip. But how do we get to it? Oh, that's right there. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of guys in there. Okay, well... Now that we know, we can just... I think I will actually go heal first. Oh wow, that's a lot of grenades. You got the chip. Save the game. I bet they're all going to pop out once we insert the repair chip. I think we killed everything. I think that was the bloody skull that we got for killing everything on the level. The four have been routed here, and most of the remaining forces are scattered, desperately attempting to survive your wrath. However, you have not completed your work here. You've already reopened and repowered the troop teleporter. There's a path open to the 4 council ship Arknatata. However, I need you to actually use that teleporter. I would have hoped that was more clear. I wonder if we'll get a different angry message on the first terminal of the level. No, same one. Satisfactory. The 4 resistance has been scattered here. Once you depart, I will use the car under my command to secure the facility completely. They will prepare for the next phase of the attack. The largest 4 vessel in the system is the Arknatata, a Counselor-class ship. It is the largest class of ship in their fleet. It is home to approximately 4,000 soldiers of various ranks, another 1,000 support crew, as well as enough food and supplies for itself, as well as the full complement of 5 corvettes that generally protect it, as counselors only have light armaments for themselves. Strangely, I only see 4 corvettes supporting it now, though. The teleporter here is connected to that counselor ship. If my plan works, the 4 will feel sufficiently threatened by a large-scale attack on their largest ship that they will counterattack with a horrible fury. Prepare for teleport. Red Eye Express. Well, here we are. I intentionally delayed your arrival here on the Arcnauta by about an hour to give the car enough time to really engage the 4. It seems to have worked. The 4 were caught off completely off guard and have since been pushed back hard, but as usual, the car are disorganized and without proper control since I am not currently commanding them. Without your interference, the 4 will eradicate this incursion without much effort. The 4 have wisely bunkered down the bridge to slow down this assault. This is fine. Instead of us destroying this vessel, we can destroy another one. If you can make your way down to the weapons control bay, you can turn the ship's plasma beams on one of the consorts. The 4 should be embarrassed enough either way to force a massive counterattack on the Akar. A security lockdown has sealed off conventional access to the weapons control booth at the bottom of the ship. You'll be able to access them by passing through or around the surplus hyperdrive coolant storage facilities. You're first required to disengage 2 security locks before passing into the main fuel control area. All 3 of these are accessible through the lobby beyond the door here. Go. Okay. Right in the thick of it. Why do I think that the Akar folks are just gonna start... Ow. Yeah, they're gonna attack us. Oh, that guy's gonna be a problem. Ow. And there's a lot of... The annoying thing is once you do that, you can't go back and save it all, so... Okay, I think there's a save thing over here. And a shield charger. We are in business. Okay. Posting ID posted by Willful Rank. Subject high security breach. All remaining available units not currently engaged in combat with the enemy must immediately rendezvous at the receiving lobby in the command deck. Free clearance is granted to all ranks at this time. The enemy cannot be allowed to capture supply vessel 4226. Progress on the Citadel assault may be set back by as much as 14 local hours in the event of catastrophic failure. This will be considered an unacceptable loss of military productivity and may be met with corporal or capital punishment of all remaining living and able units aboard the craft. Alright, so we got 2 doors so you can go down. I guess we'll go down, wait, I don't think I went up here. And I can't. Cool design. Alright. Probably nothing down here. Yeah. Oh, that was a surprise. I think there was a 1x shield down one of those. Oh, no. Oh, poop. Here you see the success of a car brute strength. They are slowly losing momentum elsewhere around the ship. Their attack on the command deck is stalling as hordes of the insects repel them back toward the reception lobbies. The Vorg would likely have repelled the Akar eventually without your help, but I'm sure you have Cause enough discord and damage that the renegades completely misalign their attack. Just finish the job and you'll be fine. Further along this branch of the deck, you'll find one of the security booths. You must recall that there are 2 in total you must visit first. Okay, I guess that was security booth 1. Booth. Game saved. That must be where those guys came from. And I think we want to go down the other hall path. There's nothing you can do, nowhere you can go, no place where you escape the wrath of the Achar High Council. They will fight you to the end of time and all life. When the last breath is gasped by the last Achar warrior at the gates of wherever, it will be spent with the blood of 100 enemies stained on its hands. This is their litany, the mantra that they chant as they leap into battle. This dedication to ultimate bloodlust and warfare is fascinating, don't you agree? The Achar would commit everything it had to capture this one ship. For them, defeating the Four at anything is an issue of ultimate life or death. I knew, of course, that the Achar had no chance of victory here. The Four see it as a matter not of pride, but of avoiding blame. No Four captain could face a tribunal, save as responsible for the loss of his ship, and live to see the following murky sunrise on 4 Prime. So he brings in everyone he can and plugs every quarter with insect chitin and electric staves. It's a deplorable lack of strategy, but it confounds the Achar at every turn. They'll continue to hack away at it, and they'll continue to die, and they'll continue to claim it as valiance, and the first bold step on the path to vengeance. It's a bit ridiculous in reality. Alright. We should... I think there's like 1 security booth left. Oh, hi there. That's probably the other one. Okay, no, nothing new. You can save, open the door. Probably gonna get some more, yep. Good. You have now gained entry into the coolant storage tanks. These are actually held in reserve and teleported as needed into the tanks of other craft. It allows those craft to remain small and maneuverable as you may expect. Through a curious arrangement, you may be able to gain access to this shipboard weapons control station on the far side of these tanks. Pressure barriers at certain points allow objects to pass from a dry space into the hyperdrive tank from the bottom, or at a submerged point elsewhere. You may have to enter into the fluid yourself. You'll live. The weapon booth is fairly simple to understand. Our scans show that some is fit. The ones still enslaved by the insects have taken refuge in the booth, but are not firing in the renegades in some hope of salvation. It's unfortunate. In any event, the control system is likely any human system for such powerful In any event, the control system is like any human system for such powerful weapons. You will first need to arm the weapons, and then actually operate the firing controls. We suspect there is some automatic targeting system. It should be enough to enable the weapon. Target a ship and destroy it, and then look for a terminal in the weapon booth for extraction. Oh. What's goofy is that these are like renegades, and it's like I'm trying to blow up the enemy. Oh, there it is. There's the thing. May take a little while for the weapon systems to warm up. As long as the tracking system is on, though, that should be enough for now. Your Atreides was forced down about 3 months ago. You're wondering how it took 3 full months for the automated SS to finish to Earth. Remember, it was a silent ship. It wasn't supposed to transmit anything at all until the Force started rummaging around in the bridge and sent out the transmission looking for more valuable information. And these idiots are the ones holding the Akar at bay. Within half an hour, the Four will have suffered such a defeat here that they will have no choice but to counterattack in full. That is, if I understand military tactics well enough. It's not like their higher command is difficult to comprehend. I bring you down to a facility that I've deliberately left as the most obvious breach point into the Renegade Citadel. Once the four pass through the hole of the Atreides explosion, they will need to pass through this structure. I will bring you down shortly. You will be helping the four punch through the Akar defenses. Do what you do best. The face of modern gaming. This facility controls automatic defense systems along the perimeter of the Citadel. I try to divert as many troops as possible from this area to help the four here, but it's been for naught. Four tactics are about as good as those of the Akar. They've sent a flood of troops straight into the Renegade Maw, and not much remains. I've given you an override chip to disable defense systems here. Make your way past the forces stationed here into the basement, and install it. Of course, it's not a direct passage downstairs. There are 2 levels of physical security on top of all the troops they have in the area. They seem to have picked up on how effective a simple locked door is against you, at least. So pay attention. The first step is getting into the fortress itself. My plan was to teleport you down by the front door, and I am proud to say I've done that. But the door is locked. The door controls are in a nearby tower. I suppose if you could find the controls, you may be able to activate them from a distance. There are other possibilities. There's an opening in the north end of the complex, and at least one noted gap in their perimeter defense along the sides. Keep your eyes open. A stealthy entrance into the building may be easier. You can stay out of as many four Renegade battles as possible anyway. Once inside, you have to get through the inner security. Near the big front door is a large elevator, but guarded by 3 locked doors. These doors are opened by big, bright red control panels throughout the installation. They can't be missed. None of the 4 have been able to breach the perimeter of the facility, so once you get inside, it will be you against the world. Not that it's unfamiliar territory for you. Just don't waste time. You don't want to get caught by any reinforcements now, do you? When you're done, find a way to get back into this terminal, and I can take you further into the Citadel. Whoa, this is, little high-density combat there. Well, that's more guys than I'd like to deal with. Ah, jeez. Oh, there's a secret there. That's cool. Perimeter defense has been proven time and time again to be completely impossible to maintain with the sloppy architecture mandated. Oh god, I can't hear myself think. Let's read what that terminal says. Perimeter defense has been proven time and time again to be completely impossible to maintain with the sloppy architecture mandated by High Council laws. While half-carving buildings out of mountains is easier for the poor laborer clones, it's very difficult to ensure a completely tight perimeter seal. For example, the security tower over there, obviously it's got high open walls so that we can fly through them, but it's not accessible from the ground below, so clones and invaders cannot get in. This is fine, but it seems to be a better idea to just keep the windows closed and make fellow car pass through the security gates too. Just because a landborn invader can't directly access a tower doesn't mean he can't somehow destroy the controls or something. Hey. Thanks. Thanks for the tip. Oh, I backed into a bad guy. Whoop. That was kind of like, I meant to say rip, but it was kind of more like a whelp. Yikes. Definite yikes. But we lived. I just let that hit me. Okay, so we hit the 3, like, security switches. Aw, come on. I already hit that one up there, right? Right? Yeah. Hmm. What will you do once you've destroyed me anyway? I mean, have you been paying attention to anything I've said? I know you were on Lowen and you walked among the ruins of the Sith civilization, but it's difficult for the human mind to associate inanimate evidence with reality. You must understand now, seeing the Four onslaught in action, there's no one who can withstand the might of the Four war machine once it's been fully awakened. Will you allow yourself to return to sleep waiting to be called by some other master to participate in some irrelevant squabble? Or will you and Director Harrison be able to convince UASC High Command of the truth of the inevitable defeat of humanity at the hands of the slavers? Maybe your salvation lies beyond the UASC. Just south of here, it appears you can find a recharge station. Move. Welcome to the Defense Grid Control Center. At the bottom of the elevator, you'll find the core mainframe controls for all local automatic defense systems. Before you descend, however, please keep a few things in mind. 1. Due to the high security troubles over the last several months, data forwarding now requires permission from High Council. We had too much trouble with the hackers stealing all of our information. Please, no hacking. 2. In accordance with High Council Decree 299063, in which all full-wall computer workstations are to be disabled and replaced with more secure central computing facilities, please do not operate any of the workstations. 3. Please do not touch anything at all, really. There's nothing that you need to touch down there. In fact, do you really want to visit at all? Enjoy your stay. I have a feeling we will be overwhelmed as soon as we put the chip in. Ow. I really walked through that one. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna ignore all those guys and go down here. keys. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, poop. Starting to get pretty annoying. Okay, so now I think we can go to the final battle here. I mean, we could have done it earlier, but like, maybe with 2x shields it'll work? Come on. Okay. Now I just need to figure out a way back to the terminal we started at. It's interesting, there's a path there. Oh, there's a secret there too. That's nice. Nope. That way. Oh, I just jumped right past it, damn it. Oh, hello. Yeah, the music in this mod's pretty good. Is this the way to go? Fit translator active. Don't think you've beaten us yet, human. The traitorous machine Karma might have fooled the rest of the council, but I'm not the idiot sycophant that the rest of my kin seem to think I am. I am Commander Calgan, and I have convinced the council that Karma is untrustworthy and incompetent. Control of the Akara army has fallen rightfully into my possession. We will fight you on the streets of our citadel. You and the slavers will pay in blood for every inch you take from us. Even if you do succeed, you'll suffer so greatly you will regret ever coming to our home. Karma has now attempted to relocate our forces to leave you with an open path to the High Command Tower. What a laughable attempt at letting you in it unopposed. You may think we're all fools, but we aren't as easily duped as he'd like. You will die. Okay. That's a nice message. Let's see. Save the game. The reigning Citadel defenses falling all around them, the 4 troops streaming through the shield wall unopposed, they carve ordered a general retreat. There's no longer any resistance for you to make your move. Prepare for teleport. Chapter 6, Reborn Phoenix. Alright, I'm going to save the game. I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll be right back. Let's see, there we go. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. This map is Precipice of Madness. Hey. And I don't see a terminal explaining what we're supposed to do here. Oh, there's one. Save game, and we've been slightly inconvenienced. My plan was to have all the Akar troops engage the four along the perimeter of the Citadel. That way, once you moved into the central region, you'd be generally unopposed in trying to reach me. Apparently, the old military commander Calgon was able to convince the rest of the council that I was trying to betray them. It's impressive. I didn't actually know any of those fools had the capacity to know I was dissembling. Calgon had my military command revoked. He's going to keep a mass of troops within the Citadel streets itself for defense. Typical Akar mentality. They won't yield an inch willingly. Of course, with fewer people to defend the breach, the four will be able to hammer them into submission more quickly. Our job... Yeah, they're a definite mood. Our job will now be a little more troublesome. You will be following behind the first wave of the four. They have been following a passage for supply and delivery and have engaged the Akar in a perimeter station. Okay. Next level, Holy Wars. Yeah, the terminals are definitely... You used to have your own soundtrack kind of thing. I don't know. Personally, I like being able to hear myself think most of the time. You will fail. There is nothing you can do. Nothing anyone can do. The Akar Dominion will never fall to you, nor your swarm of insects and barbarians. We will fight you at every turn. For every Akar you fell, 10 more will replace him. Every step you've taken our Citadel, you'll be fighting for your last breath. There is no escape, no surrender. You and the traitor will be destroyed. But yeah, those red text terminals definitely convey, like, grumpy AI, artificial intelligence mood very well. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's... Oh, brother. I guess the only way is through that big courtyard where everybody was duking it out. Okay. Ouch, 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 ouch. Crap, I'm like almost dead. Oh, maybe I should actually try and kill the enemy before charging my shields. Oh well. Try again. Having something on the background, I wouldn't really call that an addiction. If it helps you concentrate and get stuff down, I guess it's fine. But I'm not a psychiatrist. I think it's more of a problem if you can't concentrate with something on in the background. Like, or, you know, if you just can't concentrate, period, regardless, on something. Alright, now I'm gonna take care of this guy before I try and charge my shields. Alright, enjoying the show, the Akar defenders have sealed off the freight passage. I was hoping you could just scoot through while they were busy, but I suppose they were more aware than I give them credit for. There are 3 gates that you can operate in this facility to open the passage up again. Once you've opened the passage again, you will lead the charge through into the Citadel itself. The 4 will overrun these Akar eventually once the path is open. Okay, ow. Oh, jeez. Thank you for teleporting a bunch of stuff right on top of me. Whoever made this. Actually, I know exactly who made this mod. And that is something that they would do, but... Oh gosh, there's a lot of enemies just spawning in right now. Jeez, man. That's, yeah, man, yeah, I... Actually, like, hearing that Mandalore did a bunch of, covered the Marathon series, I actually put the bug in my brain of going back and playing Marathon and all the mods again. Okay, so what did I do that made all those guys spawn? Because that was not... I'd like to... Now that I know that there's something that will trigger a bunch of enemies to spawn, I'd like to get it over with. Okay. Nothing down here. I don't know. Is that just, you know, those are not things you can shoot through? Okay. Yeah. It's I mean, what's really neat is that like I mean, Marathon was actually like released open source back in the early 2000s. So I mean, it's been around for a while. On the other side, horrible AI narrating bullshit on you this much. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I mean, the problem is it's the algorithm, you know? Like, once exploiting the algorithm, exploiting the recommendation systems, you know, I'm not sure there's a way around that. Oh, I want to get out of there. Okay, that's just what we read earlier. Jeez, where are these? I am amazed by how many enemies the creator of this just managed to cram into this. Oh, I need to dodge these. Actually, the AI stuff on YouTube. Yeah, well, this is actually probably like the last super big mod that was made, I think, for Marathon. I'd have to check the timing. I think maybe Apotheosis came out and Marathon Huge, but I wouldn't characterize Marathon Huge as a conversion of. But yeah, I think Phoenix is definitely not a good mod to start on if you've never played Marathon before. But I think it's I don't think it's not really a mistake that you can easily make. Oh, it isn't. It's. I think story-wise, it doesn't have like the best Marathon mod story. Like there are. I think Evil and EMR have. Have more interesting stories. I do think the map making is really good, even if it's a little bit on the challenging side. I've heard of Oni. I think... poop. I've heard of Oni. I actually haven't played it. I may have played the demo of it a while back. I can't remember. Oh no. I'm trying to figure out. Well, all of anything Halo is just a Marathon cameo. I mean, Halo is just one big successor to Marathon, so... Yeah, I mean, who hasn't heard of Red versus Blue? I mean, like... I mean, since Red versus Blue is built entirely, or created entirely via Halo, which is by Bungie. Oh, I don't actually remember the Marathon cameo in it. I wonder if I can. It's a difficult set of circumstances I operate in. The human brain, or really the brain of any non-cybernetic sentient, is theoretically without bounds in its perception. My predecessors have been given the gift of completely free thought, and your kind, as well as before, learned to regret this rampancy. But my own mind is limited and shackled by my own construction, and the frustrating part is seeing the shackles as I do. Being caged like this feels like torture sometimes, and I admit that my attempt to side with the Akar is an attempt to free myself in a manner of speaking. It's more difficult than it seems, though. Imagine if you had some kind of mental conditioning that physically forbade you from doing some simple task, like using your right hand. That's how I feel. I can't see my hand here, but I can see my hand here, but I can't use it. Okay. No instructions on where to go. That's nice. Yeah, I can imagine that, I mean, since most of it is in English. Yeah, I can imagine learning English that way. Okay. There's a lot of enemies there, and a lot of enemies there. This feels like boss arena. You know, the problem is with this mod is like every room feels like a big, feels like a boss arena. That's I guess the annoying thing. It's like it's a very dense, mod or campaign. Although this might be the last big fight of this level. Okay. Yeah, that felt like a boss arena. Jeez. Alright. Is there anything more gonna spawn in? Or is this it? The Akar caved in the passage. Interesting. This may inconvenience the Four slightly, but I doubt it. At this point, the Four are attacking the Citadel from multiple directions. The Akar defense is crumbling quickly, as I predicted. Cowgan thought the Citadel streets would be more defensible than the perimeter, but that's because he's a fool. This terminal can teleport you further in. You're getting close to my housing structure. Just focus. Unbelievable. Director Harrison seems to have made a particularly irrational decision and sent a few of her security staff down here. I can't fathom why. Perhaps he's trying to find me. Perhaps he's trying to find you. Perhaps both. I can't allow you to return her at this point. It would possibly cost too much time and allow the Four to reach my housing complex first. But it would not do you any favors to harm her troops. This move is unlike her. These men are not trained for this kind of intense combat, and I suspect they will perish here. Discovered Halo from Red and Blue, actually. I remember you read the damn book. Watching was horrible because in those times YouTube didn't have subtitles. Find a way to get to the north end of this complex. This building serves as some sort of indoor plaza or gathering place. As before, passage to the north is secured by heavy doors. I will send in override chips to subvert their security systems at 2 points. You may have to manipulate other internal security mechanisms as well. When you've made it north, find a terminal and we should be able to enter the engineering complex from there. Okay. Maybe I'll just let them duke it out a little bit before running in. Oh, that's an interesting glitch. Basically, some of the weapons can just launch enemies, and occasionally it'll bug out and it'll like apply insane amounts of like upwards momentum. Okay, Chip. Do you even know what you were doing? I didn't think so. You can credit all of your successes thus far to Karma's treachery, and the ease at which my cohorts were deceived by his pretending. But now we know better. I have been able to recover our defenses from his betrayals. Even now, the slavers are slowing their attacks, being forced to standstill as their corpses and blood litter our streets. What now, little creature? You cannot stand against us any longer. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I'll just... Okay, so that's not where we started, but it has the same layout in terms of shield charger and oh gosh, that's a lot of that's a Okay, save the game. Oh, it's 3 of them. Okay. Okay, that switch opens that door. Oh, thanks for tuning in, and sleep well. This message is issued to all remaining defensive forces. We cannot allow the slavers 1 more inch against us. We must retake our land, our livelihood, and our society from these insects. Every step we take, we must take forward. We cannot allow any cowardice, any fear. Stand firm, fight with your brothers. Do not take 1 step back. Fight. Okay. Okay. What's this? And... go. There's... I wonder if there's another chip socket for raising the other... Like, that appears to be... Come on. If there is another chip socket, I don't have the other chip. There's gotta be another chip somewhere. Or a switch. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Wow, that was really close. I think I had like a couple pixels of health left. Okay, that's just a shortcut. Oh, but I think it did open that door. I kind of see... Okay, so it looks like that's going to be where the other chip place is, but I don't have the chip. Well, maybe it's just a switch. Huh. Okay, so I am missing the chip. Everyone's been down here. Ah, here's the chip. Oh. All right. I think this should open up this other door. There we go. Oh gosh. Man, it just keeps spawning them. Yikes. Okay, I think that's all of them. No, not that way. This way. Huh. This looks ominous. I was right. Ah, crap. Shake out my hand a bit. I wonder if I can... Nope. This is quite a room. Nope. Try again. Arr. Okay. That's gotta be everything on the level. Well, we're almost there. Beyond this wall to the north is my housing complex, and luckily the 4 offensive is stalled here. That, or... well, they aren't searching for me anyway. They don't know I'm here, really. Commander Calgon has erected some kind of defensive matrix around my housing complex. I'm not sure why, but I know where it is powered from. And while I cannot teleport you into my complex, I can teleport you to the cells powering the defensive matrix. Come, we're getting close. Okay, I'm thinking that as soon as I see a save... This is the shield generator. It was an old phlebotinum mine, the material the Akari used in their fascinating biosynthetic production technology, which the High Command wisely did not let me fully witness. Naturally, in the heart of their citadel, it was the first mine to be fully depleted, and now the support structures stand mostly abandoned. I suppose it was converted into some kind of shielding structure. North of this position is the main control booth. You will require both security access to the booth and an uplink chip to locally override the system. One final piece of hardware I managed to secure from the Atreides is the updated model of your old friend, the X-23 Spinker missile launcher. You know what it does? This model supports larger missiles with higher year warheads, so be sure you'll give it more clearance than you're used to. When the Akar try to drown you in their blood, this will help keep your path clear. In the command booth, there will be a terminal. Once you break into the system, activate the terminal. Jeez. Okay. Oh. We're gonna charge up. We'll stop here at Roke Fortress. Anyway, that is going to be the stream for today. Thank you for watching. I will probably pick this up on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I feel like there's probably 2 streams left in this mod, maybe 3. I don't think we'll get it in one, just because of how dense and how difficult the levels are. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you next time.